Did you know there are entire underground worlds designed to keep people safe during disasters? During the Cold War, when tensions between nations were at their highest, engineers created some of the most incredible underground bunkers ever built. These bunkers could survive nuclear explosions, earthquakes, and even biological attacks. But they weren't just for military use. They were engineering masterpieces. And even though they were built decades ago, these bunkers continue to fascinate us. So, what makes them so special, and what has become of them today? In this video, we'll dive in and explore some of the most famous Cold War bunkers and the brilliant engineering behind them. One of the most unusual and secretive Cold War bunkers was Camp Century, built by the US Army in 1959. Hidden deep under Greenland's ice sheet, this bunker was part of a project called Project Iceworm. The idea was to test if nuclear missiles could be hidden beneath the ice and launched secretly so that no enemy could find it. While the missile plan never came to life, Camp Century became a fully functioning underground city and was one of the most fascinating engineering achievements of the Cold War. To build Camp Century, engineers carved tunnels directly into the ice using giant heated blades. These tunnels were reinforced with steel arches to prevent them from collapsing under heavy, shifting ice above. These types of reinforced structures are still used today by engineers. They are used in underground storage facilities in areas like Antarctica or high-pressure zones in mining operations. Inside Camp Century, the camp had living quarters, labs, and even a portable nuclear reactor. This reactor provided electricity, heat, and clean drinking water by melting ice into liquid. But building under ice came with challenges. Since ice is always moving and reshaping itself, the tunnels began to collapse over time. So, in 1967, Camp Century was abandoned and left as is, about 100 feet below the surface, buried under decades of snow and ice. Until now. Recently, NASA happened to rediscover Camp Century during one of its routine radar flights. NASA's images have surfaced, and people are really interested in what they were able to see. The images were even able to make out some of the tunnels. But this discovery has raised concerns about melting ice caused by climate change. If it continues, it could expose leftover waste from the camp, like radioactive material from its power plant. Scientists and engineers are now working on ways to handle this potential environmental issue. Fun fact, the longest trench in Camp Century was 1,100 feet, which is the same as 3 football fields. Next, let's move on to the secrets of another famous Cold War bunker. This bunker was so well hidden, it stayed a secret for over 30 years. Hidden beneath the luxurious Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia, the massive bunker was built to protect the US Congress in case of a nuclear attack. Constructed in the early 1960s, the 112,000 square foot Greenbrier bunker was an engineering marvel. Its walls, made of reinforced concrete, were several feet thick to withstand the shockwaves of a nuclear explosion. The entrances were protected by 25-ton steel blast doors, so heavy they weigh as much as 12 pickup trucks. What's crazy is that despite their size, the doors were so perfectly balanced that one person could open and close them with ease. Inside, the bunker had everything Congress would need to continue functioning during an emergency. There were meeting rooms, dormitories, a kitchen, and even advanced air filtration systems to keep the air clean and safe from radioactive particles. Engineers cleverly disguised the bunker's entrances as regular parts of the resort, like in conference rooms and storage spaces. Modern underground shelters use many of the same design ideas as the Greenbrier bunker. For example, today's high-security data centers and government facilities also rely on reinforced concrete walls and advanced filtration systems to protect critical infrastructure. So, after its existence was revealed in 1992, the Greenbrier bunker was decommissioned. Today, it's open to the public for tours. giving visitors a chance to see its impressive design and learn about its secret history. Fun fact, the Greenbrier bunker cost $14 million to build in the 1960s, which would be about $135 million today. That's roughly the cost of constructing a modern skyscraper. Next up, we have Canada's Cold War bunker, known as the Hole, which is in North Bay, Ontario. Built by the North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD, this bunker was designed to survive a direct hit from a 4-megaton nuclear bomb. Completed in 1963, it remains one of the most advanced underground facilities ever built. One of the biggest challenges faced was protecting the structure from the intense shockwaves of a nuclear blast. So, they mounted the entire 3-story facility on specially designed pillars to reduce the seismic shock. This technique is like the shock-absorbing foundations used in modern skyscrapers in earthquake zones. And like we talked about in our other video about earthquakes, these designs allow them to sway safely during seismic activity. The bunker was also fully self-sufficient with its own power plant, air filtration systems, and water treatment facilities. Its walls were made of reinforced concrete and were thick enough to withstand both nuclear blasts and natural forces like shifting rock layers. The North Bay bunker was operational until 2006. Now decommissioned, the Canadian Department of National Defense is working to dismantle it safely while preserving its historical significance. Fun fact, in 2000, a 5.2 magnitude earthquake shocked the area, but the bunker didn't even flinch. Next, let's take a closer look at the engineering features that made these bunkers possible and how they still influence modern designs today. Reinforced concrete. To make the bunker strong enough to survive nuclear blasts, engineers used reinforced concrete. This material combines cement, sand, gravel, and steel bars called rebar. Reinforced concrete is incredibly strong because it can handle both compression, the pushing forces, and tension, the pulling forces. In many bunkers, multiple layers of reinforced concrete were used for extra protection. Today, modern structures like disaster-resistant buildings and bridges use ultra-high-performance concrete, which is even stronger than what was used in Cold War bunkers. Blast doors. The massive steel blast doors in bunkers like the Greenbrier and North Bay were designed to absorb shockwaves and keep out harmful debris, gases, and radiation. These doors were a key part of the bunker designs and were carefully engineered to maintain their shape under extreme pressure. Similar blast-proof designs are still used today in high-security facilities like embassies and underground data centers. Air filtration systems. Keeping the air safe to breathe was a top priority for bunker engineers. Air filtration systems remove harmful particles, including radioactive dust, and maintain proper oxygen levels. These systems are still used today in hospitals, clean rooms for electronics manufacturing, and homes in areas with high air pollution. The Cold War bunkers are a fascinating mix of history, engineering, and human ingenuity. From Camp Century's icy tunnels to the hidden Greenbrier bunker and the shock-absorbing fortress at North Bay, these structures showcase the creativity and problem-solving skills of the engineers who built them. Even though these bunkers are no longer used as originally intended, their designs continue to inspire modern engineering. Whether it's disaster-resistant buildings, underground shelters, or earthquake-proof skyscrapers, these lessons from Cold War bunkers are still shaping the way we build today. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about the engineering designs behind these amazing Cold War bunkers. Be sure to check out our other videos, like our intro into the engineering behind survival bunkers. And remember to like and subscribe to our channel because engineering is for everyone.